Good afternoon, YouTube. My name's Henry, Silent Shooter here with another morning practice, starting off with $1,000 bankroll. I'm pretending like it's a $25 table. So I'm starting with $25 on the pass line, 555 on the ATS, and 5 on the 5 and the 9 repeater bell, so a quarter number. So I'll put that over here. Shooting from the end, going to be using a 1-4, 4-1 dice set. The blue dice going to be the left, and the right dice going to be on the right. Or the red dice going to be on the right. So I'll try to keep this as short as possible. Let's do this. Dice out. 2-1-3. Not exactly the best way to start, but it does help on the ATS. So placing my pass line bit. Dice out. 3-6-9. 9 is our point. So I participated in my first live fantasy craps game on this past Sunday. Today's the 17th, so yesterday the 16th of May. Really fun. Great bunch of guys from the Craps Nation get together and virtually play craps. So everyone has their own table or throwing station, and we take turns just like a real casino throwing the dice. So I highly recommend y'all checking that out. Live Fantasy Craps is on George from CY's channel on Sundays. Usually it starts at 11 Eastern Standard Time. That's out. 3-2-5. 3-2-5 points for that. Or not the point, but 5 was strong. So I really do recommend y'all checking that out. So now that I did my one hits, or my one count on myself, putting 90 on the 6 and 8, 75 on the 5, and we put full odds back behind the 9, behind the line. So we brought the LFC, we broadcast live, so it's not pre-recorded or anything like that. Dice out. 5-3-8. $90 on that 8 pays 105. I'm going to take that 15, push it up to 180. Oops, that was an 8. How about that? $105 right there. And bump us up to 180 on the 8. Take that 15. Take that 15. So still have 90 on the 8, 75 on the 5 and 9. And we'll still have dice in here. Dice out. 213. Mark another 3. That's right. 2-4. Bars 4. Mark the 4. And dice are out. Bathroom. 167. You know the bathroom, they separated whatever. Oops. Bathroom, I got caught. One, 6, 7. Alright, that was a sizable hit to my bankroll. So we figured out a good way of setting this up over here so I can pay myself with them. As you can see. Alright, so putting 5 chip for 4 reads. Back on the pass line, back on my ATS and my repeater bets. And let's try this again. Right. That's out. 3, 2, 5. 5's the point. Good number. I feel good about it, so I'm not going to take a 1 count on myself. I'm going to go ahead and bet this time around. I've got about $500 I got to make up for. So, need a bet bigger, or at least decently. Putting 150 on the 9 and 120 on the 6 and 8, and I have $100 kind of line as odds. Do this. It's never a good feeling when you're chasing. It's always nicer to have profits and just play with the casino money. Nice out. 156. This way, there's not as much pressure, obviously, trying to win your money back and coming back up to even. 156. So 6 pays 140, or the 120 pays 140. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop $10. $6.25. and bump this up to 270. Okay. Alrighty. That's up. 156. That was as good as we can get right there. Right back on that 6. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. That 6 pays 315. I'm not going to push my luck anymore. I come back down to minimum. So that's 30 on 6 and 8. And I'm going to go ahead and take back my odds. But 39 is the line for my odds. Gotta play the long game, not the short game. Or the short game, not the long game. I don't need to hit a home run to win my money back. I'd rather have smaller wins, but more consistently, than having to wait and hope that my bankroll holds out for a monster roll. That's up. Ooh, he just died. But 235, I would definitely get flack from the dealers on a casino for not hitting the back wall there. They would let it go probably once, maybe twice, but if I kept on doing that consistently, they would be more likely than not give the dice to somebody else. And honestly, I wouldn't blame them. It's part of the rules that you have to back the wall. Doesn't matter how hard you hit the back wall, you just have to hit it. So that was a 45 in the back. And 45 in front. You have to start out dice at hand. I'm actually going to take down my bets. On 4, 4, 1. That's out. 2, 4, 6. Mark 6, 6 is our points. But 200 on the 5 and 9, 300 on the 8, 125 behind the line. That pretty much puts me all in. So I'll probably just take down after one hit. Inside. Dice up. 2, 2, 4. Hard 4. So that was an explosion of both dice. If I was using my regular hardway set, my 4-5 hardway set, that would have been 1, 6, 7. So I would have been out then. And that's why I kind of switched to this one most recently. Not that y'all have seen me do anything else but this set, but my primary go-to set is a 4-5 hardway set. That's out. 5, 5, 10. 10 at the end. Hard 10. Now, with that being said, I just got a hard 10, which means that both of my die imploded, which means I pushed with my thumb, and both dice came inside. so I had a hard 10. And subsequently, if I were on my 4-5-4-5 set, I would have 7'd out, because that would also produce a 7. So this particular set protects me from a double pitch, implosion, explosion, and the only thing that should bother me is our drifts, left or right, and single pitches. That's that. 369. It's a good number. It's a great number, because I'm also on repeater bed for 9. And like I said last time, coming down, so 200 pays 280. And I'm down. Back to now, I'm not suggesting that y'all do this at all. This is just how I play, or at least how I'm trying to play. I have a trip from June to Vegas. I'll post a trip report after I get back. That's out. I might actually post while I'm there. Not sure. Depends on the internet and how much time I have, how my bankroll is doing, and so on and so forth. So that's good for the ATS. I'm still throwing, so that's good. What scares me is that it was a single pitch, which is dangerous. That's up. 1, 3, 4. Did I mark that too? I did. And then those are 1, 3, 4. All right. Second 4. Those on axis. Good. Right. That's up. 6, 2, 8. Right. First time we've seen the 8. I think. No, second time we've seen the 8. Mistake. At least in this session. Phase 35. I don't ever rack that one. Just cause. No rhyme or reason. Just like I felt, or just as I felt like it. Pretty sure I'm still down, but we can check here in a second. That's that. 1, 3, 4. Maybe I should be playing the board. Nice up. 1, 5, 6. I'll go through. Good throw. So in that case, I need 36 in the back. So, yep. And a quarter in the front. Like that. And I'm going to take these down. Right, so I do have over 1,000. Because I just put it here. And I don't know if you can see this, but here's the 1,000. And the rest is profit that I'm going to use to build my bankroll. I'm surprised I'm not getting more 9s and 5s today. 12,235. Again, one of my die died on me, so they're going to give me flack about that. 5's the new point. So I'm not trying to do that intentionally. It's just an accident. But what I usually do at the casino is I usually bet with, or I bet for the dealers as well. So they tend to be a lot nicer to me and forgive things more readily. But that's only because where I play, there's a dollar ante on one aces. Aces in both places, deuce. So the reason why that's important is because I lose even more money doing that if I am having a bad day or if I'm rolling uh, after so many people. If that makes sense. So I'm not betting right now because I didn't throw a box number after I made my point. 1, 2, 3. That's not too bad. Just made my ATS. So that's the small. Which pays, I don't know if you can see that, 30 to 1. So I have $5 on it. So I get 155 because I get my $5 back. I'm going to put that one right there. Take 155. Put that in my rack. So when and again, I didn't get a box number, so I'm not going to bet yet. Kind of silly, but that's just how I am. I don't play the field very often. I rarely play, or I play the field more rarely than I play the farm bets. 1, 2, 3. But maybe I should incorporate that into my strategy sometime. Who knows? Nice out. 516. Okay. I'll go ahead and bet now. Get rid of some of these red shares. It's 100. So do the minimum right now because I've already thrown so many times. But being cautious. Not that I don't believe in my abilities, but I know statistically I shouldn't have thrown a big red by now. That's out. 415. All right. Get my point. There. So again, I have 30 behind the line, so I can pay that first. Always pay that one first. So 5, so it pays 45. That and a quarter in the front. So I call that active. And I'm going to rack these spots. Do come at goal. I wouldn't be too adverse to getting a yo or 12 right now, preferably a yo. Or get back on the 6, 156. About to find the repeater bets. On the 6, I would have made all 6 sixes, and that pays 90 to 1. So if I put $1 on it, I would have gotten back $91 or $190. I got that $1 back. So there's that. Right. Here we go. As you can see, I'm giving myself another 1 count. Dice out. Oh, there's that yo we were talking about. I just had to give it a little extra backspin. Oops. I don't want to do that too often. Or backspin I put on, there's less control. And since that wasn't a box number, I'm not going to bet yet. Dice out. 6-2 or 6-4-10. 10 down in the end. It is a box number, so I'll go ahead and start betting, but it's usually not one of the ones that I bet. Alright, so see what I'm going to do this time. So I'm putting 100 on the 9, 100 on the 5, putting 120 on the 8, and I have 125 behind the line. Thank you. Okay. Dice out. 5-6 yoke. 5-6 yoke. Dice out. Oh, there it is. 6-1-7. Ouch. All right. Well, 6-1-7. Let's see how much I had on the that I left on the table. It's 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 400, 60, 70, 470 on the table, but that was all pure profit. So that goes away. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? Statistics finally got back to me. And that was a single fish. So that's 10. My original 1,000, and I'm left with $216 in profit. I mean, 20% return isn't bad. So, I mean, it would have been better if I walked away. I would have just cut everything to a minimum. And whenever that 7 rolled up or came out, so I would have I would have just walked away from the table. But anyway, that's a good thing. Thanks for coming out, and hope to see you next time.